We got some detailed highlights from Louisville practice here. Louisville's official Twitter account tweeted over the weekend sights and sounds, hashtag go cards, with about 2.5 minutes of scrimmage footage from practice. This is the most footage that I think we've seen of this team. Start to get a sense of how things are looking, who's looking good, and what this team is going to be. I'll throw it right to you, Cart. What'd you learn from Louisville's sights and sounds behind the scenes?
Oh, well, I mean, I feel like you get a good picture in this 2 minute clip of like what this team can be guard wise. Like they got so many options that could score the basketball, shoot the basketball at the guard position. Like watching Michael Brown and why is this slipping my mind here? Sorry, Ryan Conwell working off each other. They just got a lot of different guards that can bring you a lot of different things. Isaac McNeely doing some transition threes. Javon Hadley seems to be like this little like Swiss Army knife guy. They are just going to be really, really hard to prepare and stop for at the guard spot. And I know there's some questions about the front court and everything like that, but it's going to be hell for a lot of teams around the country, especially in the ACC, to stop this team if they are getting their guards doing what they're capable of doing. Because like I'm a massive Adrian Woolley guy. He might be like, in arguments of like the fourth best guard on this team. And I think he's a guy. So it's gonna be very tough to stop this team. And it's gonna be hell for people. Like Ryan Conwell is gonna be nasty.
Yeah. Yep, he is. So I had a very devious, afraid thought in the middle of this. What if Louisville has the two best guards in the country?
Greg, come here. I've been waiting for you to say that. Come here.
Now, it doesn't feel fair to say that.
No, it does.
It
It does
doesn't
feel
feel
fair.
fair to say that because Braden Smith exists.
But as a tandem,
But where I'm not talking tandem because the thought I had, which I feel like I'm like, I don't know, like it's the devil on my shoulder versus the angel. The angel's like, Braden Smith's here. Don't forget Braden Smith, NCAA all-time assist record. He texts you sometimes. Braden Smith's here. And then the devil is just like, but Ryan Conwell's in a headband.
yeah,
Did did you
and
see Michael Brown against
and he's number three and he's a lefty.
Yeah. So, okay, maybe this is how I gotta phrase it. Let's just pretend Braden doesn't exist
Okay, got it. And
for
okay,
20 seconds.
in the world for 20 seconds where we pretend he doesn't exist, can we also acknowledge the fact that Michael Brown was at the Spider Camp and hit a left or right to left and absolutely punched all over a Caden Lewis with his left hand?
Yeah, we're gonna make a video on that one-on-one tomorrow, and I'm gonna somehow spin it into a positive for a Caden. But Michael is special. Anyways, I digress. In a world for the next 20 seconds, let's operate as if Braden Smith isn't a human being.
Okay,
Oh, Louisville clearly has the best two guards in the country.
they got the best two guards in the country, and I want to make it very clear. I don't want to live in a world where Braden's not even a thought. Just want to make it very,
Yeah,
very clear.
let's
But
kill that. Let's go.
that wasn't fun. But let's just talk about like what this backcourt and this guard rotation is. It is truly something special. And depending on what they get from the front court, and I'm sorry, I'm losing got the player's name. It's the international dude who I feel like every video I see, he just does the dirty work. I think he's number 53. He looks like he's got Zach Hurth arms. That dude just is down, just grinding down low. And then they got obviously Sonata Frew, who I'm very high on. I feel like Javon Hadley is also like an overlooked guy as well as like Kahani Roos, I think could be a guy as well. Um, I this this backcourt is gonna be fun, man. Louisville is gonna be a lot of fun. Like you got to think about like what Pat Kelsey did last year. Like he had us watching Chucky Hepburn like he was fun.
It's a good point. Now, also, stop throwing shade at Chucky because every time you're trying to win over Louisville fans, you end up losing them when you throw shade at Chucky.
Oh well, we already been through that. He got me. He
He
got me.
did, but we don't need to go back to it a year later now. Be like, he had us thinking Chucky was fun.
No,
Guess
oh,
what?
no,
Chucky
sorry. He didn't
was
have
fun.
he didn't have us thinking. He I think elevated Chucky Hepburn to a certain level. And I feel like if he can elevate a Chucky Hepburn, what can he do with a Michael Brown and a Ryan Conwell? Like, say that to yourself. That's the backcourt, G.
Right. Right. Yes. You're right.
That's
Um,
insane.
So okay, I back to the highlight reel itself, just the framing of this. We're word vomiting about how much we love these guards because it's the right takeaway from this, and it's real. There's an argument they're the most fun team in the country. As long as Michael and Conwell hit, that's just going to be one of the most fun, I don't know, dynamic guard duos that we've seen in a couple of years. But back to the highlight reel framing, props to Louisville's social team because I can't tell you how many videos we've done this offseason of this exact format. Like, hey, we got 2 minutes of practice footage. What did we see? Let's talk Duke. Let's talk Kentucky. Oh, Sebastian Wilkins looks like the best player. What? That's weird. Oh, why is Braden Hawthorne popping off? That's strange and unexpected. Oh, Antoine West for Purdue looks pretty good. Keaton Wagler in Illinois. Like, there's all these teams around the country. Like Michigan, dog. You know what I would kill for Yaxel to just look dominant? And instead, in practice footage, it's like, whoa, Mara's doing some things. No, Louisville said F that because this was 2 minutes and 20 seconds, Cart, of Louisville's best players, their guards, torching everyone. Today's video is sponsored by LabCorp On Demand. Cart, do you take care of yourself?
I try my best to, yeah.
Like, not just treat yourself to expensive meals, but like you go to the doctor and things like that?
No, I just take care of myself. There's no need to go to the doctor unless I'm not taking care of myself, right?
Are you afraid of the doctor, Cart?
Just a little bit. I mean, if nothing's wrong, why would I go there?
Listen, I'm the same way, and so are millions of men across America. But that's why LabCorp On Demand is helping millions of people like us. With their men's health test, you can get a comprehensive look at your hormone levels, your total testosterone, and you don't even have to go to the doctor. It's easy, and you get the results the next day.
Testosterone, is that like is that a big thing?
It's a really important thing, Cart. Sometimes you can feel off without even knowing something's wrong. But LabCorp On Demand wants to keep you healthy and wants to make it as easy as possible. Right now, you can get 20% off your men's health test by visiting our sponsor at tryelco.com/sleepersmedia. It's simple, affordable, and honestly, it's empowering to know that you're healthy and have this info about your body.
Didn't know that testosterone did all those things. I'm gonna have to take the guesswork out of this and go get my health checked out today using LabCorp On Demand.
And I appreciate it. It was refreshing to finally see a team lean into like, no, there's no mistaking this. We are what we are. Yeah, we might have some front court questions. Who gives a shit? Because we have Michael Brown and Ryan Conwell, and they're unstoppable right now, and they will be all season. So I applaud that. That's awesome. I feel like they have their identity locked in stone, and it's just going to be electric. The question is it going to be more fun than it is good? But at minimum, it's going to be really, really fun.
I'll be along for the ride.
Yeah, we both will.
It's gonna be fun. And to your point, I do appreciate that too. Because it's like you always want to see like, oh, what's that one like if this not to throw shots at other, you know, teams, social teams, but like another team would have had a lot of like Aaliyah Khalifa clips or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get shit twisted here. We got some killers.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we got Ryan Conwell.
Yeah, we just
This,
forget that.
yeah, and it's fun.
Yeah. Who's better this year? Michael Brown or Ryan Conwell?
I'm gonna say Michael.
You had to think for a second, though.
I didn't because I was gonna overthink it, and I don't want to. It's gonna be Michael.
Is it better for Louisville if Conwell's better? Like, what's the best outcome for Louisville? It's rare that like a freshman is that good and leads a winning team.
I think it's Michael still being the best player, and then you're like, holy shit, Ryan Conwell's my two. Like that's my
Okay.
second option is Ryan Conwell.
I think I'd flip that. And I feel like just one takeaway from these highlights, I feel like they have Conwell doing a lot of the half court stuff here. And
Hmm.
Michael's doing a lot of the transition stuff. And I like that. If that's sort of how these two play Batman Robin, Conwell gets to cook in the half court, Michael gets to cook in transition, I'd feel really, really good about this. Okay, question. What's the formula here looking back at past teams that most replicates Louisville that actually became champions? Like, is there a replica of what Pat Kelsey's trying to do with this roster that won it all that you can think of.
That actually became champions.
Because no doubt it's fun. I mean, we're talking a team that feels like they have endless supplies of awesome guards, good wings, pieces you like, but you have really no idea at center. I think that's fair to say right now. Like Ali Khalifa was the most guy in the mix in the front court in this video. That's not national title caliber. Someone's going to have to emerge. I don't know who it'll be. I know they like multiple guys. People really like Kamara. People really like Frew. Both those guys could emerge. I don't know. But
Yeah,
what's the team to point at that reminds you of this team?
I think if one of those, to your point though, they need one of those guys to get to a level if they want to win a national championship. Otherwise, they'll be one of those teams that just comes up short with great guard play.
But I want you, I guess what I'm asking is you've been the guy trying to pitch me into Louisville all offseason. Can you point to like this is the case study of why
Um,
this can work?
the the thing is, I don't know if there necessarily is. Like, when is the last time that you had a top five NBA draft level pick guard next to, I guess, one of the best transfer guards in the country? And then you combine that with one of the best shooters in the country and Isaac McNeely, and
Yeah,
then
I
another
have
guy like
it.
Adrian Woolley. Like, what is the comp?
I have it. And
Oh
I was
God.
kind of trying to prod you into it and wondering if you'd get it. I think there is one replica for Louisville. It's the formula.
Well, I like it or hate it.
Baylor,
Which one?
Jared Butler,
Okay.
Davion Mitchell. I mean, in this, like, it's not perfect because Davion's totally different, but Davion
No,
Mitchell,
it honestly, that's good because I feel like Javon Hadley becomes like that Mark Vital level role guy, kind of like in that mold, the glue guy-ish role.
and then you're just trying to find your Flo Thamba.
Yeah, and they could find a flow.
Ali Khalifa, Dane Dange off the bench. It's perfect. Maceo Teague and who else? I guess that's McNeely. And
Didn't
then
that wasn't Flagler off the bench on that team?
yeah, Woolley would be like Flagler. And then I think Langston Love was there, some other guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good, pretty good
That's
comp.
basically the formula though, right? Is we're gonna have two All-American guards, a bunch of guard depth, and we don't really know in the front court. And that Baylor team was one of the best we've seen ever. So basically what I'm saying is I'm talking myself in to the idea that this can be best team in the country good and
Yes.
not just fun.
Feels good to have you, man.
There's
Can I
one
get
big
one?
problem.
Can I get one? Is it Pat Kelsey?
Yeah, the big problem is that the head coach has zero career NCAA tournament wins here.
Can I get one?
I'll give you
Just
one finger.
give it a
Just one.
ride.
Just
Give it a
one.
try. Give it a try.
Just it feels so bad, but just one.
Hell's up.